So you are now about 8-9 days.
I was gonna say a week and a half.
Yeah, a week and a half since we did a moderate ultra clear treatment for your skin.
Correct.
To improve pigment, to kind of improve some fine lines perhaps, and improve pores and just general skin health. It was not very specific, and I treated your face, your neck, and your chest.
Correct.
You're a nurse practitioner and a very experienced one at that, who also does aesthetics, correct?
Yes.
So, and you don't work for me.
No.
Okay. And I didn't pay you.
You did not pay me.
Okay.
I wish.
And you paid me.
I paid you.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So we are real. You had experience with other, skincare treatments of various types. Be as authentic and as real as possible. Give us some feedback as to what you experienced, how it was, what you felt improved or changed, and how the last week and a half was.
I think the previous lasers, in all transparency, usually only focused and targeted on one thing, right? Whether it was my melasma, whether it was the fine lines, whether it was the crepey neck. This particular, and the downtime is definitely not as much as this one. However, in again, full transparency, it wasn't as deep as this one was, or as invasive, or multidimensional, I should say. This one actually targets your pores, targets your melasma, and the skin. One of my biggest things was my brown patchiness on my cheeks, which I've had since I was younger, which comes and goes. So I definitely think that it's a lot lighter from what I can see. I do have before pictures, but it's definitely not as patchy. It's patchy a little bit because of the laser still. It's only a week and a half. But this, I think, is the biggest improvement overall so far that I can see. The lines, I don't really feel them anymore, that they were deep, and I had a lot of sun damage on my chest. My neck was also, even though I still have obviously wrinkles, I'm almost 50, but it was very like crepey feeling in this area, and I don't really notice that much anymore. As well as the brown spots, I don't see as much. You can still see a little bit of the squares from the actual laser, but I think over time that's just gonna get better and better as far as like that goes. But overall, I've gotten nothing but positive feedback as well. My coworkers are like, your skin looks amazing. So overall,
do you have makeup on currently?
Nothing. I have lip gloss and mascara.
Okay.
All I have is sunscreen on.
Okay. Are you putting makeup on? You feel like you don't need to?
I never really wear makeup. So with makeup on, it's going to be even better.
Yeah. So this is an area of interest that I've been doing a lot of is the chest, the décolleté area that we talk about, in the neck area. A lot of people just focus on the face, but in South Florida with the garments we wear, the skin becomes very loose and, like I said, crepey looking. So this can be used to treat that entire, chest area. And as a matter of fact, your hands as well, So if people have, if people have any issues with hand skin changes, we can treat that as well. But thank you for the feedback, but also give us the actual recovery process. Was it tough? How was that?
The recovery process compared to my previous lasers was a little bit tough, but like I said, it was definitely a deeper laser. So the first 24 hours, it was definitely a little bit more burning than I had experienced before, but again, deeper. But after the first 24 hours, I had some swelling, and then over the next week, it basically shed. I took 2 days off from work, and then I was back to work, basically. So it shed off slowly, and now here's the final result.
I suppose, well, it's not quite the final result,
not
because
finally.
it's going to continue to improve.
I'm aging gracefully.
Over the next 6 to 8 weeks, the skin will continue to heal, because once you treat the skin, typically it takes 6 to 8 weeks for the healing process generally to get to a good place. And that's when we treat it again if needed over 2 more times. So not everybody needs a strong or a, moderately strong. Somebody may need just a light one, so we customize it to what people need. And in your particular case, you don't need a strong one like you just had, or a medium to strong one. You just need light ones to kind of maintain it from now on. I think it'll be a very good process for you.
I'm
thank
excited
you so much
for the results.
All right.